Hey, how you doing, Scorpio? How you doing? This is Queen Lisa. I am the host for this channel. Welcome to Conscious Waters Ocean Deep. So I hope you guys are doing well and enjoying your year ahead. So please check your sun, moon, rising and Venus signs, as well as any other star sign you have in your birth chart that may resonate with the readings on this channel. Please take what you like and leave the rest. Also, thank you for all those that have liked, commented and subscribed to my channel so far. Please continue to do so. Please like, comment and subscribe to the channel and press the notification bell so that you can be updated when I've uploaded new readings to this platform. I'm also giving out free private and personal readings. If you guys would like a free private and personal reading, please check out the information in the description below this video. So let's get into this reading, shall we? For Scorpios, what's going on? I hurt you. I hurt you. I know I hurt you. My mind is telling me off that I know I did something to hurt you. Okay. So someone knows they did something to hurt you. Okay. This could be in regards to a relationship, Scorpio. Or it could be a partner or someone. Okay. So let's see what else is going on. I'm trying to ignore you right now, or even ignore the fact that my mind is telling me off. I shouldn't be speaking about you in my mind and letting you know that all these negative things are happening and making you believe nightmares and crime scenes and all these bad luck energies are giving you a nightmare right now. Just supporting you to have them and making sure that you feel them, and negative energy is going to get you, is all that I know that I've been pushing on you and making you feel bad. So this person knows that they've been pushing negative enemy energy on you, Scorpio, for whatever reason, you know. Oof, let's see what else is going on. Moving forward. Says, why not cry out for help again? Or maybe even tell yourself off. Maybe you didn't even realize I was doing this to you, but now you know I've been doing it. What are you going to say to me? You're going to say to me, now you know that I see things and I hear things and that I know things, and you may not know it, but I do see things, and I want to know if you see things too. This person says he hears things, he sees things, he knows things, and he wants to know if you do the same. Gosh. Okay. Let's see what else is going on. Scorpios. It says, I don't care. I just know that you could die in my mind and leave me out of it. Maybe you don't know that you could move on and leave me alone. And I know that you could move on and leave me alone, because if I push my negative energy on you or subject you to problems in my mind, or maybe make you feel like you've got problems of your own you need to look for, then maybe that's what I'm going to do. This person's been trying to one-up you, conquer you, make you feel bad, pushing you away and putting all sorts of negative mind games on you, Scorpio. Let's see what else is going on. It says it doesn't make sense to call out negative enemy energy all the time, but it does say that it's going to be bad if you don't believe certain things that you felt. It does say things you have not spoke about may come up, or maybe even things that you have to yourself may come up. It does say bad news is there. So maybe you should be warning yourself that karma is coming to you. If you feel like it's not, you have to work on it in better ways. Okay. Someone's been taming and understanding, okay, to try and look into their meaning of love or their feelings and understand who they are as an individual and try to move past it, pushing the energies back to you, making you feel like, well, you know what you want, so why don't you look into yourself? So let's see what else is going on. It does say nothing is set in stone, but it does say all this time you've been believing what I have been teaching you or telling you. I have been making you know that warnings are there for you to be cautious about who you are. Wanting to know that you could potentially make sure you look good on my arm is never going to be a meaningful, loving relationship, but it will always make you realize what it is that I could do for you. push you into your past and make you see certain things that you have not dealt with or even cleaned up or cleared up in your mind, your heart, and your spirit. Oh dear. I mean, you could be dealing with a Leo or any fire sign. You could be dealing with a Libra or a Gemini or a lover here, or even this is just some energies to look into you as a person via the universe, Scorpios. Okay, also heard the word Taurus as well, so maybe Taurus is involved. So let's see what else is going on for Scorpios. It says, no one believes me when I tell them I can do this. Doesn't make sense that I can, but I know I can. It could be you and me working on this, maybe once more. Don't know if you want to. Just don't need you to believe that it's going to be bad all the time. I know I did fraud in my mind. I know I did fraud is what someone could be saying. This witness stand is going to be a problem if you see it one day. I feel like you may not want to look at it, but it could come up. Why would it come up if you want to always be problematic? It says this mind game she plays. It's this mind game she plays. It's always making me feel like bad news is there. It could be an air sign person doing this to you. Okay, there's also a water sign man here that doesn't want a message here in life. Okay, and is taking his time to move forward. Okay, with some secret information that has been contemplated in the mind of a female woman here, and has been talking about this to the minds of others to tell this person to move on, but put secret spiritual energies on this person to make them feel like there's bad news. So there could be a water sign man, okay, or it could be a fire sign person, man, female, all right, that has been receiving messages from an air sign person that does some type of witchcraft or spells or root work to put some negative energy on you in some type of way, Scorpios. It says, I don't believe you can speak to me again. Once more, I will never want you to talk about me. Okay? And it could be a woman moving forward, being loyal to your mind in regards to how you see things or how you know things, but doesn't want to say it's them and keeps going behind your back and spreading rumors or even lies or even thoughts and feelings that something could be bad here. Okay, there could even be a fire sign involved, like I said. So let's see what else is going on, Scorpios. Says, I would not want to talk to you about your past, but you continue to make me feel like I have to talk about it. When are you going to stop talking about me and I'll stop talking about you, says this air sign man. Okay. There is also a Scorpio man here that keeps putting his mental health issues on you and making you believe it, making you believe trouble is near. It says brewing up a storm to make you believe certain facts could come to light. Well, if I told you this in your mind, maybe you have problems in your mind to believe that it could happen or couldn't happen. I told you it would never ever work in your favor, to wander off and work on yourself and witness yourself moving forward without a detailed personal contour of trust issues in mind in regards to your feelings or my feelings, and work on things without drama. Gosh. Something in the past has ended, okay? Something in the past has ended. But it's like there's work to do, or there's work that's been done with an idea of working on it, which is the idea, and some feelings of making something feel like it's bad news. Okay, it says one day you'll move forward and notice that you've been stealing from someone, or even making fun of them, or lying, or telling the truth, who knows what. It says when I know things are bad, they could be bad. But if they're good, they're good. I do remember that I have shut down a situation, but it seems to be conquering me and taking the mickey out of me. I don't know which way to go. When I'm ready to move forward with 1 week silence of this man pops up, or he says something and says, where are you going? You don't need to speak to me, but I will speak to you about an important fact. It says it's not necessary to even deal with the situation or even discuss it. So move on. So something has ended. Someone says, but what if it hasn't, and you really, really need to understand that it's not fully over. You just need to be sure that it's fully done before I make my decision to let you move on. So someone's holding you, you know, holding you to something to make you see that something could come up that hasn't fully finished. It says it's tiring to revisit the situation though. It's obviously got to pass a situation in your mind to let it go. You have to believe that it's gone, and willingly you have put yourself in a state of turmoil to understand that something there is never going to be seen again. It says, why won't it be seen again? I know it could, is what someone is saying. This could be an earth sign here. Or something's left out in regards to some type of commitments, or maybe in the family. Okay. It could have something to do with a fire sign or a message here. It says, when I know that I want to move forward, it's time to move on. And I feel like I need to move forward now. I know I've dealt with something. I did it. I done it. And I don't want to be ignored in my mind about feeling bad. I just know that I've asked God to save my mind from mental health and stress, making me feel bad. I hate knowing that I have to feel bad and dragged into something so immature. It's going to be released in your mind, and it says it's not going to be released in your heart. It will be released in the air, or even in the negative mind frames of others that don't potentially like to know that things are ignored. Okay, it could have something to do with the justice system, or even to do with a Libra or another water sign person, or maybe even like I said, a fire sign. So let's see what else is going on. It says, why not work on it and make sure that it's done for good? Maybe if you work on it and let it go, you will realize that you don't have to deal with it again. It says, ideally, it wouldn't be it wouldn't be a bad idea to work on it and make sure this situation never produces good mood swings for you. Because what if we don't want to know that you're in a good mood? We want to know that you're in a mad attitude about your mind and make you feel bad for everything that you've done. So someone wants you to feel bad and in a, you know, really bad mood for what it is that you could have done. It says, I know she's going to witness me in my mind and tell me off and let me know that I still her mind and put her back in her mind again if I have to. I just don't want to know that she's always going to get away with something. So someone doesn't want to know that you could always get away with something, or it could be an earth sign here. It says, partnering up to tame and understand a situation that could be so smart or even intelligent is not going to be a problem. Just trying to figure out how you could work on this if people come to put you down in your mind and tell you off. It says no one's going to do that openly. It says right now you have good karma. Love life is not so great though. Are you really going to work on it in a way where you see that problems come next year or in the next 2 weeks or 2 months? It says by next year you may not even see me anymore because you put yourself in a bad mood or a problem. Okay. Some type of shock there. Okay. Someone is making a decision to wish for a commitment to be broken down or torn down here. It says it's not going to be the person that you think. It's obviously a water sign man that keeps predicting the future on you in negative ways and dragging you into a bad mind game being played. A mind game is being set on you and punishing you for negative energy of your past, but doesn't say why it needs to be called in for a bad mind game to be played. It says it's always going to be bad as long as this person keeps thinking of you in negative ways. It says once you've moved yourself from the mind games that she plays, then you can move on and leave her alone. Why do you keep bothering her and letting me feel the raft of your burdens as well? It doesn't help me. I'm a person that doesn't need this stress. Okay, so it could be affecting a child around you here, Scorpios. Okay. It says it won't hurt them to feel the pain too, is what this person is saying, but doesn't realize that she needs to move on and clear her name. She doesn't know how to clear her name without a problem coming, is what the universe or spiritual guides or matters of the heart or mind are assuring her. And it does say bad news is there if she speaks about anything that's dying in her mind that could be let go, but doesn't need to see that it's going to be a problem. It says problems are there, but when will it be solved? It says never will it be solved, and it could be let go if one of you just speak up or even say that you did it. It says no one is going to speak of it, so when is this problem going to go away? Someone's helping you to revisit something that is broken, and it's causing a child to defend a negative mind game being played on them, with options of this person struggling to move forward with you in your mind about it, but also bringing up the fact that bad news could come at any time and dragging this person back to them in their mind, saying, well, I don't need you to come forward, but if you do, speak up now and let me know that you've seen her talk about something that is so smartly driven in the mind of hers, or even men that don't know how to speak up for themselves. I warn you, don't speak to me again, but if you do, it's going to be you and I in a problem. So someone's dragging someone down, really dragging them into something negative here. It says it doesn't have to work out in this way, only if you realize that no more time spent on it is going to be good or bad. It says bad news is there and it will release you in a negative way as long as you speak the words that you have left the situation and dealt with it through karma. Karma will come and bite you one day, is what someone says. And I don't think it's going to be smart for you to speak to me about it. Okay? It could be a water sign or an air sign person that feels this way. It says, I don't think I need to see you any more than this. I just wait for your karma to come, and I laugh. I laugh at you when I know that it happens. I don't want to know that it happens, but if I have to drag you into the problem to make you feel like a problem is going to happen, then I will drag you down in it. This person is negative. It's definitely a Scorpio that she likes to play around with. And it's also going to be this female that has a problem too. Okay, it could be an Aquarius, okay, that is giving her wishes to an earth sign, okay, and working on distant memories here, or something gone too far to partner up with. And it does say that there's a report to conclude and make sure that it's given to the right person, but it only drags down her family members, even children and innocent people involved. Even people that should not know that they've got problems is also caught up in this web of lies or spells or rituals. It says, why play mind games on yourself when you know you could also have a problem. This air sign female does not know what she's doing, but keeps pulling herself into the same issue that she's causing for a member of her family and pushes herself into it in her mind. It says one day a child will be born, or make sure the child has another person, maybe even another parent or another mind game to play with you. Maybe you, Scorpio, to have a problem with you, wants to put a problem on a child so that the child can feel pain and the child can be born into pain and suffering. This is sad. This person that is causing spells and rituals and asking for a child to be born into pain and suffering is sad. Absolutely sad. It says, when I hear the news, I will laugh, because what if it works? And I'm talking about it to myself. What if this person involved also gets the problem, is what someone's saying. And no one knows why she keeps dragging this young man into a frame of bad news and making this person feel suffering too. It could be a water sign man, it could also be an earth sign man, it could also be a Leo, or even it could be a Cancerian. It does say that it could also be someone that doesn't know why this person left me and doesn't know why they need to speak up. Okay, I do see that there is there's an Aries that wants to know where you are. This person, you know, is ready, feels like they're already in some type of partnership with you, doesn't know which way to go, and wants to take a risk to conquer you or have some type of victory, laughing at you or making fun of you. Okay. It says, I don't want this problem, but I do know if it comes to me, I'm in a damn good mood. I never needed this person to be well or even good in my mind. I never wanted them, so I don't know why they kept dragging me into their lifespan and making me feel problems in my mind, causing me to feel like I'm bad or I'm down or even left out of a situation that I don't understand. This person needs to move on, looks like. It's a feeling that you have, Scorpio. It says it's a feeling that you have, and it will drive you crazy for a lifetime if you let it. It says, please believe you know how to move on and let go of this nightmare. Even if you don't know, we can help guide you through it. There's karma coming for those that don't want to let go and want to drag you in. It says problems will never be yours as long as you speak the words you are well, you are safe, and you are winding down of these negative nightmares, and you are moving on past all these enemies that they bring to you in regards to feelings, all these nightmares of people that want to drag you into a brain freeze of problems. It says, why not take the risk? I believe she could take more time off in her mind and wonder if I could help her. I don't want to know that I'm leaving her out. I just know my mind's telling me that she can handle it. Don't know who this is that feels like this person can handle all this toxic energy. Okay? Someone wants to bring you down and make sure that you feel the wrath of their tongue or their negative mind. Okay, this person has been struggling to shut the door or shut down a situation with their thoughts or their feelings here. Okay, it's holding back a decision here. All right, and knows that they have 1 week to let go of a situation, or they're dragging you into their mind again. This person seems to be getting away with it and taming, sorting things out, with you feeling like you're being pulled and dragged into a nightmare of their mind and putting you in your mind about problems. So let's see what else is going on, because this is just too much, Scorpio. It says no one knows why this keeps happening to you, but it does say bad news is there for a mind game being played. Whether or not it's a game, it should not have been played. You may not want to know that you're in problems, so why do we keep pushing you into one? It does say there's an earth sign that's talking to herself about this and has some plans to judge you as well, has some feelings that you've walked away and is loyal to you, possibly wanting to speak to them again, but it doesn't say that you do. But this person seems to drag you around and want you to feel like you need to move on and move forward with them in their mind about their issues. It does say it's good news for you, though. You don't have to listen to anyone that's going to be toxic to your mind. And it does tell you to be aware of who you trust and who you believe in, because no one knows why this negative mind game is being played on you, especially this time of year. It says November is going to be a time to release it and let it go for certain, or for good, forever. Okay. Scorpios. It says one of these days you'll speak to me and let me know that you're smiling again. Will you want to know why I did this? I put spells on you to make you feel like you were going to get good luck, and then it went wrong, is what an air sign female is saying. She says she didn't know what she was doing and she's tired of hearing that she did something, but she also knows she shouldn't have done it, and she maybe have caused you pain and maybe have put you through hell in your mind to try and clear up the problem mentally. It says many times over this person may not get good news about you, or maybe even hear that you're okay, but it does say this person always seems to rush in when you have problems, and maybe this is what this person wants, to see you in problems constantly, always wanting to know they can rush in and kiss you better and then laugh in your face and say it wasn't me and it was them. This is disgusting. It says, I tried to warn you never to talk about it, but I know that you will. Always gossiping and making me feel bad. I don't want to hear that I'm always going to be a problem. It's a female woman and she could be your own parent. Okay. It could be a parent. It could be even a step parent. It could be a wife, but it doesn't say it's a wife. It says it's definitely a mind game she plays. A nuisance person that keeps playing mind games. She's also saying that other people will talk about her and make her look good when she doesn't. This person's always trying to push their stigma on you and many others to make you look bad, Scorpios. Okay. So let's see what's going on in... This person says, I don't want you to talk to this person. If you can, move on. You see, I feel like someone is trying to mess about as well. Like, doesn't want you to talk about it, or doesn't want you to try to solve it, or doesn't want other people to talk to you, or, you know, that kind of thing. So let's see what's going on in regards to your work, Scorpios. Okay, what's going on in regards to your work? Says your work life is looking pretty normal and stress-free. No one knows why this woman has to always study you and put her negative energy on you. She's always laughing or making fun of you and wants to play mind games. Okay. So let's see what's going on with... It says, when I know that I'm teaching you a lesson, I could believe that it's working. It's never going to work, though, because I always know that you say something or make me feel bad for what I'm doing. And then I probably do it again. And I will not stop until I do it again. And I want to stop, but then I keep doing it again. I wonder when it's going to work, though. So it's like someone's preying on you, waiting to see that something is going to work in their favor. But it's like a negative energy. So let's see what this person wants to work on, what they feel like is going to work in their favor. Let's have a look, shall we, Scorpios? It says this person doesn't even want you to see that. Okay, this person knows that it's many people they want to stop speaking to you or even looking for you and calling you out in a good way. This person does not want people to look at you in a good way, but also wants to pretend that they want to see you in a perfect way, because it does work for you in a perfect way, that you're more normal than anything and living your life just as you should. But this person does not want to see that you're happy, Scorpios. Gosh. Let's see what else is going on. This person says they will put spell and root work on you anytime they feel like it and wonder why it never could work in your favor. Wants to see that you're detrimental to your health, down and out, or sad or sorry or pitiful or mean to them so they can keep pushing you back down into the same negative energy that they believe that you're giving them. But it doesn't say you're giving them this energy. It says that they're always trying to push you down into a spell that's making you believe that it could work or not work, but it doesn't even work for you. It may never work for you, and trust and believe this mind game that's being played on them is going to trick them more than it tricks you, Scorpios. Okay, so let's see what else is going on with your work, Scorpios. It says many times over your work is sturdy, it's stable, and it's clever. It doesn't say more time that you'll get good karma from it, because sometimes you do have some type of lack, maybe some lack feelings that you need to work on. Maybe you feel like you're left out or you're not worked on enough when it comes to the help that you get in your work, or maybe you feel like you're looked upon in a bad way at work, or sometimes you feel like you're not making enough money and maybe looking for a new job. Okay. It also says that you have good karma when it comes to partnerships, and mental problems of solving things and studying things at work are going to be great for you. It says great news is there when you work and study on solving mental things. It also says that you have given yourself to a good karmic mind game that you play there, so you don't have to feel like you are being left out or studied in a mad person's problem, because there could be someone that's really mad at you at work. Okay, and it says this person may not speak about it, but they're always solving clues to try and subject you to problems in your mind to make you feel like you shouldn't have work, or you shouldn't be there, or you shouldn't have a good job, or you shouldn't have a good lifestyle. Like someone is so negative and hates you. It's like you've got one of the biggest haters. You have to listen to some of Sagittarius's readings, because sometimes, you know, they get haters as well. But bloody hell, you've got one big hater on your case. I do say that she's an air sign woman. Okay, she could be working with someone else, but she's an air sign woman. Okay, so let's see what's going on with it says, I know that you would never discuss me though. You would put me back in my place. Okay, this could be an earth sign. This could also be a Piscean person. It could be a Virgo. It could also be a fire sign female. It could also be a Libra, or it could be a Aquarius. Okay, this person says, I'm knight and shining, and I'm a knight in shining armor. I will work on you anytime I want to. This person is shaking, doesn't know where to go with their mental problems, and is always putting their negativity somewhere to work on you. This person is shaking and doesn't know what to do. Okay, so let's see what's going on in regards to business for you, Scorpios. Business is going to look pretty much the same. Good karma is there. Love life is working in your favor now. Trust and believe you're going to see some good karma coming in the wine making industry. Oh, some of you guys are in the wine making industry. It says you have regrets when it comes to working in the wine making industry. Wine making industry. Something about wine making. There's regrets moving forward to partner up and not sure which way to go with this. It says someone is ready to tell the truth and doesn't want to speak about it. It says someone does not want to know that you're in a bad mood when you hear this negative message or energy. It says someone does not know how to speak to you but may want to see you one day, and you'll be making wine. Looking at yourself making wine. What the hell? Someone says that you're going to be probably put in a problem and doesn't want to see that it's going to happen. But it does say that you will have good karma working on mental health issues, or maybe even sorting out problems in your mind. Maybe even looking in the blue sky and wondering if you could work on an issue in your mind. Looking in the blue sky, working on something. It says no one knows why you needed to trouble your mind so much and say that you was going to be there when you didn't need to be there. You just don't need to be there. So someone needs to stop speaking about you in a bad way. Okay. What else is going on? It says no one knows, but it does say a Scorpio wants to solve a problem with you. Will you come with me and make me feel like you're going to give me a good time? Someone says, I've been in my head about taking you out for dinner or maybe even a drink. Maybe even looking into what it is that you like. I see that you like to sip on wine. So maybe I'll take you out for a sip or two on some wine. Maybe a wine tasting event is coming up for you guys, it says. It says maybe not, but it says maybe one day you'll see why we say this. Maybe it's because you're making wine in the new year. Making wine in the new year? What the hell? What the hell's going on? It says someone says you're going to be put in a problem. This person believes it. What person is this? It says this mind game she plays. She doesn't know how to speak to me, but I will speak to her. And who is that? It says it's someone that doesn't need to speak to you at all, and they're always trying to think of things that can make you feel like you're going to hear bad news. Okay. It says it's an earth sign person that wants to rush in. It also says this mind game that she plays is never going to beat me. It also says, well, I know that it could beat her, but it couldn't beat me. But it's never going to beat you. It's going to beat her. It's very strange energy. Someone wants to rush towards letting you know that you don't have to give yourself any problems with eviction notice, because someone feels like you will have an eviction notice. It says it's not true. It's just this woman here that keeps putting spells on you, making you believe bad news is there. But it does say good karma is coming if you do want to work on a vineyard. Okay, for some of you guys that want a vineyard. It says you're going to be making some type of wine in the near future. It also said you'll be working on reporting yourself in a mindful way, maybe talking about good karma to yourself and working on it. It also says looking into the details of a problem is not going to be good, but it does say it's bad if you feel like you need to work on it in that way. It says there's no need to speak about it. We will watch you and make sure you're not going to be in that way, but someone feels like they can convince you that it's going to be in that way. This person may not know it, but they could be in the same way and maybe works on themselves and see themselves in that bad situation that they keep possibly pushing someone else into. My word, Scorpio, what the hell is going on? So let's see what's going on in regards to love life for Scorpio. Love life. It says your love life is going to be caused and it's going to be convenient. It's going to be convenient. It's a convenient love life that you'll have. It says you'll spend time wondering why you say this. It says you don't have any negative energy, but you do have cause for concerns that could put you in a negative mind. It says anything that's going to be below this is going to be positive, but it does say above this is going to be cruel and negative. Maybe it's a negative person that doesn't want you to see that they keep putting spells on you. There we go. Spells again. So let's see what's going on in regards to your love life. It says your love life will take off better than anything. You will have a rude mind game to play. It says mental health is not going to be the answer to the problem. Maybe there's a man here that wants to see you and sleep with you and spend time with you, but he doesn't know if you'll be giving him a good time. He says he knows that you'll always work on him in a way where you won't want to speak to him, or maybe see him one day and notice that he doesn't want to see you too. But he always tries to call you out and put you in a problem in your mind and say, well, if you need me, then I'll be there for you. But I don't want to know that you're spending time with me looking for me in my mind, telling me off. I know that you have good karma. It's just work on it. Maybe we should work on being friends. Maybe friends is a better idea. I don't know if I can be friends with you, is what you've been saying to this man. And maybe he's always in a problem with his mind, saying he's got bad news to present to you in his mind about who he is. He's not a very nice person. He always knows this, and he always pushes himself into your mind and says he's going to get you back for any negativity that you've put him through. But he always believes that you could be in your own problems about your negativity. It does say he could not want to speak to you again, but he knows that he could push someone else on you and make you feel like you've got good news coming with someone else, or maybe not, but he seems to want to push negative energy right now. He says he doesn't want to do this anymore, but he will stop in the next 2 weeks. Gosh. All right, so let's see what's going on with the singles. It says singles don't know what's to come, but good news is coming for a man that wants to spend the night with you, sleep with you again. He never saw you for a long time and says, well, I contemplate whether or not I could potentially make sure I live with her one day, stay with her and make her feel like we're friends, maybe even feel like we can make love often, or even struggle at times because she doesn't want me. Yeah, I feel like this man only wants to stay with you, you know, like have sexual energy. It says this man does want to have sex and he doesn't know how to speak to you about it, but he keeps pushing mind games on you to play him, but he doesn't know how to play you because he keeps trying to push you into negative energy and calling you out for fraud or negative problems in your mind, saying you wanted to get married to me and I don't want to get married to you. Now do you believe me? I don't want to marry you, but I do feel like I could work on you in a way where we could live together, maybe even stay together and just work on being friends in the relationship. Okay, so let's see what's going on with those that are in a relationship. So those in a relationship are trying not to speak about bad things, always looking at good karma coming their way. The feelings are mutual. I wonder why I have to speak less about the problems that I've got, because I don't want any and I don't need any. I just know that I have a lover here. He doesn't seem to exist in my mind half of the time because he's always out roaming around looking for jobs or even looking for a person that he can work on in my mind. I feel like he's cheating, but I'm not certain if he's working on this with me in my mind, or maybe it's mostly his feelings. He doesn't know if he's got feelings for another woman here that's always feeling like she always has to be in the mix of things or muddling up things in her mind, thinking that it's something going on with her and her love life when it's not her love life. It's always going to be yours, but this person can't let go and she's always miserable and trying to push her mind back on the man, saying, well, he's my man. Gosh, Scorpios, I don't know what's going on with I mean, it could be a woman here, or you know, that's dealing with a man that's, you know, interested still. It says there is both sides. It says both of you have this issue, whether you're a man or a woman. Any one of you could have this issue right now. Okay, it says both of you know that your love life is solid and stable, but it doesn't say that it's always going to be great news. This female does not want to hear from the man that doesn't show her attention in a good way, and she possibly sees the man that she's already with and wants to stay with him and doesn't want to hear anything bad is going to happen there. It also says there's no more time to worry about the situation when you have good karma coming in your life. It does say good karma is coming to you, and it will come to you when you really want it. Okay, so let's see what's going on with those that are in a marriage, those that are in a marriage, those that are in a marriage. It says married life is going to be simple and pretty much the same. Sex is going to be on the agenda many times over, Mind games are being played in marriages right now with Scorpios, but it does say good karma is there if you want to make love and have lots of it. It says many times over it will commit to good karma in the mind and settle down the differences if it can practice good karma and make sure that both parties see a good vibe of love making, and maybe even work on maybe 1 or 2 nights out, because right now it's stagnant when it comes to working on that. But it says lots of sex is what's best for the man that wants to have a loving relationship. Ugh. Let's see what's going on with the individual star signs. So what's going on with Aries and Scorpio? Aries does not want a relationship and would rather stay away. Doesn't want to see that she's going to be there with someone else. Doesn't want to hear it, but also wants to know that she's going to move on and never speak to him again. Okay. What's going on with Scorpios and Taurus? Taurus adores Scorpio and wants to know that they can potentially make friends, maybe one day see each other, date each other, go out and love each other, and make sure they have good karma. Well, that's nice. What's going on with Scorpios and Geminis? Gemini knows they have problems with Scorpios and wonder if they can look for someone else, not really realizing that they could work on good karma, but always working on someone else. And that's the problem with the Geminis. Okay, so what's going on with Cancerian and Scorpios? Cancerian sees himself with Scorpio and doesn't believe that it's over and can't get over the Scorpio male. It does say that she has to move on and doesn't want to, and keeps forcing herself into the mind games that she's playing with him because he's always playing mind games with her. But it does say they both need each other to work out their differences, maybe because their adult children are in the mix of things, or maybe even children that they have together that don't have to worry or suffer about the situation. It says both of them need to realize that it's not going to help the relationships in the new partnerships that they both deal with or see if they can't move past their issues. What's going on with the Scorpios and Leos? Leos love Scorpio so much that they potentially want to mate with them, want to make love with them, want to marry them, want to settle down with them, want to have kids with them, want to kiss and adore them, obsessed with them, and loves the Scorpio. Well, there you go, Scorpio, if you're dealing with a Leo. Leo, love you, honey. So what's going on with Virgos and Scorpios? Virgo does not want to see you die or move on with anyone else. This person says, I've seen that you could have moved on and left me. Where was you? Where have you gone? I don't want to hear anything's happened to you or anything bad. How could I ever make you feel this way when I know I've been feeling this way myself? I've been putting down roots and I've been making sure you feel the wrath of anyone that's going to make me feel bad. So there could be an earth sign person that's putting down roots, okay? Or a single person. Take it as it resonates. It says this person knows that you've been putting roots on them, but it's only good roots. It says it's good roots because you wanted to know there was riches, or maybe this person didn't know that they were going to get roots in regards to witchcraft that was going to be bad. It says bad news was there when you did these roots. It says good karma came to you, but it didn't come to this person. This person may not know it, but this person almost died, and they didn't know how to live in their mind about who was doing root spells to them, also causing you pain. This person went off and looked for a problem and said they were going to put roots down on you and didn't want you to know about it. This person says, well, I know that it wasn't going to be good because I nearly died. The hell? This person said they never really knew what happened to them. It says it only cost them their life when they realized that they had cancer. This person may not know it, but they have cancer and they don't know how to speak to you anymore. They just know that they feel like they had roots been done on them. The hell? Gosh. I'm so sorry. I don't know how to even. It says this person never knew who it was, but also believed that someone was telling them off a lot, or maybe even talking to them about how they had feelings for this female. It could be a mother figure that also has genetics. It says bad news is there for the person that knows that it's going to be a problem for them, but it doesn't say anything good is going to happen to the Scorpio person that knows. It says the Scorpio that knows this is not going to feel like there's any good karma. It just says that there's bad news and didn't want to speak about it with this person. So let's see what's going on with the Libras and Scorpios. Libra says, I trust you. I even trusted that you'd be there for me. I don't know how to keep going with this relationship, but I trust you and I want to trust you and make sure things are going to work out better for me. In the new year, I want to see that I have kids with you. I want to see that I'm trusting you. I want to trust that we're going to work together and be loyal together. I want to trust you. So Libra's really trying to trust you right now, Scorpios. So what's going on with Scorpio and Scorpio? Scorpio and Scorpio. Scorpio adores the living shit hell out of you and doesn't know where to go. This person doesn't know how to speak to you again and will never be able to see you again, Scorpio. Okay, this person says, I always took advantage and I knew why. I didn't want to date you, but I love you so much and I don't know how to trust you anymore because I know I put my roots and my spells on you too, and I don't know how it worked in my favor, but I know I left you to believe it could work again. I don't want to hear that you're coming back to me, but I do know that you're bad news or maybe even negative, and I don't want to see you anymore. Even though I trust and believe you could work things out with me, I don't want to hear it. Gosh. So let's see what's going on with Sagittarius and Scorpio. Sag really did not want to know that bad energy was going to come to you and didn't want to see that bad news was going to be there. They didn't want to hear that they could see you in a problem and didn't want to hear that problems was going to be yours. You seem to want to judge me is what Sag says, but then Sag also says, well, I've been judging you too, so I wonder why. It doesn't make me feel good, but maybe that's why I've been judging you, you've been judging me, we've been judging each other. What's going on with Capricorns and Scorpio? It says Capricorn may not be the best person to see or even speak to. This person is down and out and sad and sorry for what they did. This person may never look at you again or see you again and subjected to problems in their mind for mental health and the rest of their life too. Ooh. Let's see what's going on with Scorpio and Aquarius. Scorpio and Aquarius. Aquarius doesn't really mind speaking about you in their minds again. They just know they could never talk to you in life or maybe even see you in life again. This person says, I don't want to see you in life and I don't want to hear about you. I don't even want to talk about you. My mind's telling me off, never to speak about you anymore, and I feel like that's it. I'm not dealing with you no more. I'm done. And I know I'm done because I've always said this to myself. I have to end this. I have to let it go. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Pisces. It also says that Aquarius knows that they're finishing up something that they dealt with a long time ago, and it also says bad news is there if you continue to work with them. It says bad news is there if they want to work on something that they didn't complete long time ago, and it does say that you have to let go of this negative mind game that you play with them. It says they also know they have to leave you alone and sell your soul to the devil or punish you for something that they didn't want to see happen. But it also says they know that they can't completely do that when they know the problem is theirs too. It does say, when will they stop believing that they have to put punishments on people and making them feel bad for whatever wrath or karma that comes to them or brought to the Scorpio because they dealt with the Scorpio in a bad way? Gosh, let's see what's going on with Pisces. Pisces and Scorpio. Pisces says, I never wanted you to sell your soul to any devil. Let me deal with it. They're gonna get it. Whoever's trying to punish you is going to force my hand to punish you more, and then I will punish you and punish them, and then I will see that I'm punishing no one, and I will make my way back to my mind. Bloody hell. Says, I know that I could punish you both, but why would I want to do that when I know that I'm letting you go? I could never punish you and punish myself. I have to punish someone. This person says, I may not punish you, so maybe I need to let this situation deal with itself, or maybe even let it go, but my mind is telling me off that this person really wants to see me hurt you. I don't think I could though, because I feel like you're never going to allow me to speak about it and never going to let me see what the problem is. You're always going to believe that something is there and never is there, and I know why I did this, because I know that I needed you to speak less to me, because I know that if I speak to you it's going to be a problem, but if you speak to me it's going to be an issue, and if I speak to you it's going to be an issue, and if I deal with you it's going to be an issue, and I don't want to deal with you, so I'm leaving you alone. Mean that too. Moving on. Wow, it's a lot of energy, Scorps. So let's see what's going on with your angel messages. Okay, it says courage. Archangel Ariel, be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. Okay. It says chakra clearing. Archangel Metatron, call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shapes. It also says sensitivity. Archangel Hanel, you are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. Okay. It says divine order. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusions and see underlying order. Okay. So let's see what's going on with your universal messages, Scorpios. It says, when I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. It says, I witness the dark and call on the light with my prayers. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. Okay. It says, when I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. It says, joy is the ultimate creator. It says, when I'm connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. So let's see what numbers we have for the Scorpios. It says number 48 is going to be a good number. Number 99 is going to be sent in your mind for goodwill and good karma and love and light and all protection. It says number 28 is never going to be useful to you until you use it for a reason that you believe that you have bad news coming, and then you can protect yourself with the number. It says 47, 23, number 99 and number 36 is going to be good numbers for you. So Scorpios, wish you love and light. Take care. Speak to you soon. Ciao for now.